power of your belief in yourself and within yourself about different things, it is going to break down certain barriers for you. I see breakthroughs because of this. I do see at some points perhaps you felt like you were about to give in, but it says don't. There are certain risks that you wanted to take, and you're almost at the finishing line. Sagittarius, you're almost at the finishing line. It does say to weigh out the pros and cons here. There's more pros than cons. You might as well continue because it's just around the corner, this finishing line. Whatever it is that you have, a project that you've been working on that you feel like, oh my gosh, this is too much, or something that, whatever it is that you have started for yourself, keep going. Keep going. I mean, obviously, you know what is best, but you're very, very, very strong, Sagittarius, like mentally, spiritually, all of it. And as soon as you start to doubt yourself or question yourself, you're putting a limitation on what you can do. But you're also extremely strong that when you don't doubt yourself or question certain things, you are an absolute winner. There's nothing stopping you. You are, kind of so unshakable, if that makes sense, unbreakable, all of that. And so you're just trying to find your footing again, but you're there. This is just something that's very temporary as well. I get something specific about going to get massage, all of these things. Self-care. Self-care is what I see. And perhaps you're, going to make it more of a regular thing as well. Some of you are going back to school, studying something, or trying to remind yourself of certain things. Not wanting to forget knowledge in some subjects or whatever it is that you have a passion for, that you like. And I do also see you being very creative. You getting, back in touch with your creativity side as well. Somebody is wanting to get in touch with you. You could be hearing from someone that's going to get in touch with you as well. But there does seem to have been some sort of blockage there. Something that hasn't always allowed that connection to happen here. And it has felt like a bit of a mystery. But this could be the time where you find out and they really do make the effort to reach out. It does say something about being very practical, logical, reasonable here with some sort of family matter perhaps, or something like that, where you're like being very strategic, let's say, and you are winning lots of people over. Things are going to improve. I also see for some of you there's a bigger space or bigger house or something like that feels bigger, that feels more airy, There could be some gifts, some surprises here that are coming through, a gift that you are receiving, and it feels like blessings. I see blessings for you, Sagittarius, quite a few blessings here, that's coming in very beautiful and unique ways. I see a butterfly also. I mean, definitely, personal growth, transformation, but also literally you could be seeing a butterfly, and that's the start of certain blessings that are about to come through. In particular, a white butterfly, that's what I'm seeing. It doesn't have to be white, but, and with you, it could be like, once it rains, it pours with blessings. something that you may feel a little bit unfamiliar with. You're going to start to really get into. This could be a new hobby or whatever it is that you start. But, in this whole process, there's a big cleanse going on with you. And you're going to feel a lot more powerful, braver, and definitely, no doubt within yourself either. There is something that you are conquering. Sagittarius, you are conquering. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Sagittarius, I also see a lot of playfulness. Nice week to just be playful. The Seven of Cups. Oopsie, way too many cards. Page of Pentacles. Oops. Okay. Oh my goodness, sorry. Very strong energy, really. I'm not just saying that. Okay. All right. Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Moon. Whew. Here with this Seven of Cups, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of, possible opportunities, a lot of things that you could be doing. There's a lot floating around, a lot on your mind. And, you're just trying to find your footing here is what I see. But you'll always have something that comes to you when you need it as well. And I do also see lots of people around you wanting to tell you things, wanting you to go with them, or whatnot, certain business opportunities. But you have the upper hand here as well. And there's something about you knowing what the truth is, what the real thing is within you as well. And with the Page of Pentacles, I sense like there is something new coming in, new information, a new person, that is going to also help you see things a lot clearer, if that makes sense. There is something that you are being guided to be connected to the right kind of people around you. And again, we're talking about all those blessings coming in. That does feel like one of them as well. There's some start to a journey here, and things will come to the surface, and you're going to really start to see things for what they are and know clearly what can be ahead of you as well. It's going to be a really interesting and good journey. The Lovers card and the Hermit. The Lovers card and the Hermit here. You're bringing a lot of strength and balance here with the Lovers card. And a very deep soul connection. And it doesn't have to be with someone. Could be a place, could be something that you do. Or of course it could be with someone. But there is something that, here you are being presented with. You're being presented with a certain path that for you is going to be possibly a pivotal moment. Where it is now, this is a very, very important time for you to be very clear with yourself. And yes is yes and no is no. So when you're presented with this kind of opportunity or offer or something, it's like, that you have that control. It is you. You have the upper hand here. And so something is starting to really work out in your favor. And with the Hermit, you are learning, as I said, you could be, you're gaining a lot more knowledge, as I saw in the cup as well. You have this freedom here. You're going to have this space, this flexibility for you to be able to be in your solitude, for you to be able to go and, find the source of what you want to know more of as well. And also there is like this personal growth, as we were seeing, these changes that are coming about. You're very much, your own person here. And feeling very, very blessed that you are able to do this as well. The Emperor. Ooh, Sagittarius. And we have the Emperor. Here we go. It is a very pivotal moment because, as I said, you're the one that is in charge and you have the upper hand. And here we go with the Emperor. You could be working for yourself or just feeling more like, you are definitely your own boss in many ways. But there are things that are starting to really align for you. I do see the stars aligning for you. And it does feel very much like there's been a lot of things that have been happening behind the scenes that are starting to come through now. As I was talking about a big a breakthrough for you. And you don't necessarily do things how everybody else does, and you don't have to. I do see your independence, your uniqueness, and to stick by that as well. But your voice also matters, and it is being heard. Here you are learning certain things or certain ways, that you hadn't done before. And I do see that you are getting a lot more, there's more purpose here. You're getting a lot more insight as well. And things are feeling refined. There's better structure. There could be something of a new contract, something that feels very like, yes, this is yours. You feel like you've scored, Sagittarius, and you absolutely deserve this. As I was saying, like it's around the corner, the finishing line. An amazing independence.